Okay, so I'm going to make a very quick vlog. I've been trying to make these for like a couple days. I'm so fucking lazy. Basically, I am right now in Thailand. So I'm in Bangkok. It wasn't my idea. Someone told me go to Thailand. I was like, whatever. Right now I'm staying at some hotel. It's fucking overpriced. I'm getting 3 meals a day. They look like, get the focus ready, something like this. This is the room where I'm staying all alone. Nobody wants to go with me on any traveling trips or whatever. This is also a quarantine, so I have to stay here for 10 days. 5 days already passed, so 5 more. After that I'm going to, basically travel around, see what fun there is to do here. In all honesty, I'm just looking for like a girlfriend. Americans are also pretty positive and energetic, I like that, but I cannot stay in America for too long as I do not have a visa or any like permit to stay there. I also just discovered that food I've been eating is fake or whatever. Anyhow, not going to go into that. This here is the hotel where I'm staying at. If you're unvaccinated, then you have to stay here for at least 10 days. If you are vaccinated, then it has to be 7 days. My first impressions about Thailand. They live in the year 2564. The weather here is totally different from Europe. It's very moist and it's very hot. There are 2 seasons in Thailand. One is like the tropical rainy season and another one is like a dry season. Okay, I'm really not pretending. I know that I have been scammed because this hotel cost me like around $1,000 for those 10 days. I do know it's not the point right now that people are like traveling in general. Maybe that's why it's overpriced. So what I think is the case right now is that some kind of company is forcing people who are traveling to Thailand to like book this expensive hotel. Otherwise, I really did not have a choice because like they give you a certain list of all possibilities that you have, and I picked the cheapest of all the hotels, so I couldn't take anything like better than this. So let me tell you like all the details that you have to do and get in order to travel to Thailand, because there's a lot of documents involved. So 5 things: traveling visa. If you're a European or American, I think you can just go with your regular passport, the flight ticket, certificate of entry, which you get after you have a insurance up to $100,000, which covers like illnesses, decapitation of limbs, I don't know, like failure of organs, some kind of accidents, even death, and it's all paid for. A reservation for like the first couple of days where you are going to be staying, and so that's the reason why I had to take this hotel. And only after those 2 you will get the certificate of entry, and without it no one is allowed in Thailand right now, or at least not the normal citizens, to which I still am part of. So I simply do not know of any other way than to get into the country. Basically that's how you travel to Thailand. I swear I really like the climate. I love the tropical climate. The problem is as I was just sitting outside, the amount of bugs that covered my body was insane. Flies and mosquitoes. Oh, I can talk about the prices. Even though I'm going to like make a real traveling video in a couple of days. But so far I have ordered something, brought it to the hotel, and it was like, I don't know, it was like $2 for like a whole meal. It had like 7 dumplings, I think, 6 dumplings, and a egg and a soup and some sauces. Basically for $2, that's extremely cheap. When I was in Russia, things were like generally a lot cheaper than like Europe, and Europe on its own is very cheap compared to America. But here in Asia, it's like the cheapest place I have ever been in so far. It's all but just experience and like educational purposes, I guess. To which this channel was part of supposed to be made. Whoa. Yeah, I've been lacking interaction, so my vocabulary has gone down a lot. At least I'm keeping it real. Also, to the people who have stuck to the end, I want to give you some valuable information. If you want to earn some money right now in 2021, best way right now to get money is by investing. Invest in crypto, and yeah, I mean, like I can show you something. Like right now on the screen I will pop an image. Bam, there we go. I have earned this in a span of 7 days. So literally in 1 week I've earned around 10k. I've been telling about crypto to all of my friends. No one, I don't know what the joke is anymore, because I've been telling them all to invest because it's like free money. I've also been telling them which cryptos to invest in at what times, because I've been doing this for like a year now from the last video I posted. And yeah, basically it took me a year before I started to like actually see patterns and understand like the, how do I say it, the financial world a little bit, because it's huge. And yeah, some things keep repeating and some things are just forever changing. Basically, if you invest in any big crypto right now, you are guaranteed to make a profit. It's not going to make you a millionaire, because like for this year, like this is only for this year, the best crypto you could have invested in was Shiba Inu and SafeMoon. Those are the biggest growers for this year. If you had invested like $1 or euro or whatever, $1 into Shiba Inu, you would have had 77 million of whatever you had. I mean, $10 you would have 770 million, whatever. So yeah, it's absurd that it's fucking possible. And I know people are saying that crypto is actually the future currency. Just giving this as positive advice. I don't know if people actually hate me or if people actually do not have money. I'll never know the truth, because everyone's lying, no one's telling the truth anymore. If there are some problems financially, then here's my only advice. I have been doing a lot of things other than crypto. I've already talked about all of them. Like, there are millions of ways you can earn money, a lot of money, a lot more than what the government gives you, because I've given the government a chance. Like, I've given my family a chance, because when I was young I had infinite dreams. Like, I had dreams every day of, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Like, they kept going, right? Coming and going. Most of all my family was like talking negative about everything, like this is impossible, that's impossible. And after like a couple of years I was like, okay, you know what, whatever, let's just listen to other people's advice, let's just see where I'll end up, maybe they know the way. And I ended up working in a factory, at a conveyor, like the running road, and you have to pick up and do the same thing over and over and over again, day after day, the same stuff. And as I was doing that, I was draining myself out of all my creativity, motivation, and you know, all the positive things. Just like everyone else probably, but still, I want to finish my story. I was going home exhausted. I couldn't do anything other than fall into my bed and sleep. After a while I stopped eating even. So time passed and I was still living with my parents, and then I was like, okay, so I'm doing this, I have my job, I've done everything. So what's the next step? And I was looking at my parents and I was asking them, okay, so what's next? And they were like, nothing, just keep going. And I was like, okay, is this like the final picture? Is this the end? Is this like the main goal? Was this supposed to be what was supposed to be? So yeah, so I learned basically that no one on this planet gives a shit about you, and they all just want to shove you into a bunker and waste your potential. So this might be a hard one to swallow, but don't expect to get anything from anyone. Yeah, I've been analyzing people a lot, and I've seen like some different types of people in the world. Some people are creative, some people are hardworking, some people are smart, and depending on who you are, there are different types of ways you can make it. Sometimes you don't even have to earn money to survive. Like, it's a world full of possibilities, and unless you're a slave and don't believe in anything other than like your government or the money or whatever, like, believe me, there are infinite ways of how you can live life. Anyway, thanks for watching, and great montage is going to come very soon.